Katt Williams was dissing you all night. You was the nigga that I was talking about. He kept kicking you out the room. You kept trying to run in and get your money. Yo, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. He kicked you out at least 7 times that night.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
He's like, yo, let's just call him Dipset X. He says, hey, yo, Cam, I think Dipset X farted on me. And I'm like, farted on you? I said, I don't know if he farted on you. He said, yeah, the nigga farted on me, man. I usually tag niggas behind shit like that. So the first thing I'm thinking when he says this is, has this happened before that you usually snuff niggas behind farting on you? How many times have niggas farted on you? That this is what you usually do to niggas after that. That's what I was thinking. But I was like, nah, Katt, he ain't mine. So I see Katt walk around the room asking niggas. I assume he's asking, yo, did you fart? 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 That's what I'm assuming asking. I guess everybody said no. So Katt come from across the room and punch Dipset X in the face, dumb hard. off instinct, just instinct, I grab Katt, flip Katt upside down
on the couch,
and slam Katt. And then as I'm about to kick him, I snap out of it. The reason I even bugged out because it was just a reflex. Like, Dipset X is my man. So it was just a reflex. And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck going on? So Katt had
and on the ground, and you did all the crazy, wild stuff. You had one of them Soldier Boy stories. Well, remember, I was there. I was one of the comedians you said that, yeah, Katt was talking bad too. Supposedly talking bad to the staff and the comedians. When he started doing that, because me and Mark Curry was in that mug, and we ain't hear none of that. So shut your lying ass up, boy. Shut your lying ass up.
Let's start with this story, right, that I'm talking about. That I told last week about Katt Williams. How ridiculous is this story to make up? Like, who the fuck is running around talking about farting on niggas and not farting on niggas and niggas getting snuffed over farts? Who the fuck would make that up? Like, what kind of imagination do you have to make up a whole fart story, including Katt Williams in it, or myself to be in it? Who the fuck would make that up? Yo, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make up a whole story about Katt Williams farting on a nigga, and then me and him got into some shit, and the fucking FOIs was there, and then what I'll do? Oh yeah, they'll kick us out, this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make up a whole story of me, of Katt Williams farting on somebody, and capitalize like that. That's the ticket. Who the fuck makes up that type of story, yo? You can't. It sounds ridiculous when you tell the story. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I didn't do this to get in no discrepancy with Katt Williams or no beef or nothing. I have no problem with Katt Williams. He's upset about the story. Fine. I don't know if Katt Williams runs his page, but whoever runs his page, if it's him, they DM me after I told the story. Nothing even bad. It was all right. I screenshot, I saved it just in case. But at the end of the day, I would not, that story sounds too stupid to make up. It sounds stupid when you're telling it, to be honest with you. Now, if they don't like the way I told it, I apologize, but that's really what happened. And like I said, I have no problem with Katt Williams. I just was saying what happened. The red nigga, Katt Williams was dissing you all night. You was the nigga that I was talking about. He kept kicking you out the room. You kept trying to run in and get your money. Yo, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. He kicked you out at least 7 times that night. Katt Williams fired his DJ that night for playing too much Dipset, and you kept sneaking in the room trying to get paid. And he didn't pay you. And that's a fact. And like you said, you was there. It was 7, 8 niggas I know that was there. I'm gonna start going to get the testimony of all the niggas that was in the room that night. It was 7, 8 niggas that was there that I knew from New York or Harlem or wherever. Shice Bud was there. KD was there. God bless that Murphy. Duke Driver was there. It was a few niggas there. I had more than 4 or 5 niggas that can verify the story. So if you want to play he say, she say, we could. I don't have to make up a farting story. The story's stupid to make up. And you was his son. He told you get out. High yellow nigga, get out. That's what he told you. You his son, nigga. And obviously, you was still his son. Because you lying, talking about I put out a gun. And I ain't got no fucking gun. The fuck I'm bringing a gun out the car at a Katt show? You say I'm stupid. Bring a gun for what? We all in the room vibing. We all know each other. What the fuck I would pull a gun out for? You sound stupid. You got played that night and you didn't get paid. You didn't get paid and you got played. Katt played the fuck out of you. If I don't want to put no hot sauce on it, but he might have kicked you in the ass on the way out the room one night, that night. I ain't gonna do that to you, but he was definitely disrespecting you. Played you, nigga. And don't make me start calling the other people that I don't know, that worked there, that seen it. It was mad people there. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would I make that up? Stupid ass nigga. You still his son. Let me find out you still on the Katt Williams tour. You ain't get your own shit yet.
He is.
He is? He
100% on now.
Oh,
Facts, right now. Yeah.
Right,
right now, he on the Katt Williams tour, 100%.
Then of course, this make no sense. He ain't never gonna get his own shit.
And I don't know if you remember this or not, but I called you one night because I was with Katt Williams with my partner Mike P. And I called you and I said, yo, what happened with you and Katt Williams? Because I was talking to him and I mentioned your name.
Talking to who? To
Katt Williams. And we was at the Turnberry Towers here in Las Vegas the night they did the Wild 'N Out show. And I called you. I said, as soon as I mentioned your name, what happened? That's when you told me the story about what happened. He was like, you know Cam? I said, yeah, that's my partner. The comedian Mike P was like, yeah, that's that nigga partner. That nigga didn't speak to me the rest of the night. And if ask Mike P. I call Mike P right now too. Red Grant, you buster.
Yeah, man. I don't know why a nigga think a nigga would make that whole story up, man. Don't really make no sense to be talking about niggas falling on all that. But you a nigga's son. You too old to still be a nigga's son, nigga. Just shut up. Unless Katt told you to do it. I dig if he told you to do it, else you ain't getting paid. But I get it. You never gonna have no motherfucking tour. You never having no special. So do what your daddy tells you to do. Fast. Yeah, you wrong and strong. And that's that, my nigga.
Looking like a deep breath.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. I ain't even see the nigga. I haven't seen him since that day. I ain't seen his stand. Because the thing about it, I thought he think he's kind of funny. But
yeah, he is. He gonna snap on us now.
Oh, that's all he could do. All he could do is snap. I would hit him with the facts. I would hit him with facts. And he said his footage, please show the footage. Please show the, anybody, bring the footage out. I would love to see this footage. Show it. Bring it out.
I thought it was funny because it's saying you pulling the gun out on Katt Williams. I thought that was fucking funny, like for real. Like I didn't even think it was like harmful. I thought it was funny. Like what the fuck are you doing?
No, why would I pull a gun out on Katt Williams? Like to me, my thing about that whole situation was whether it turned out good or bad, we was in a room with niggas that know each other. So if niggas got into an altercation, a light scuffle, whatever you want to call it, pushing, shoving, whatever you want to call it, it was no reason to pull a gun out. Everybody was cool. You can't been to my house. We've been to Katt house. We've been to Katt shows. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about pulling out a gun? Shut up, Red. You on fentanyl.
Fetty.
All right, listen. Well, speaking of guns, you know what? It's a question.
Let's talk about it, y'all. That was Camron responding to Red Grant and Katt Williams, calling Katt on his story from last week. Now, again, if you haven't seen the full video, listen, I suggest y'all check it out. I will leave the link in the description. Camron on the show last week, Talk with Flea. You know, he went into a storytelling bag, all right? Talked about the time him and Katt had a falling out. For whatever reason, Katt Williams accused one of the members in Dipset of farting on him. Okay, Cam said it was one of the non-rappers in Dipset, just to make that clear. And of course, one thing led to another. Camron had to defuse the situation after Katt swung on one of the members. According to Cam, he said he slammed Katt to the floor, and he wasn't sure if he kicked him or hit him, right? He said it was just all instinct. But again, this is the story that Camron told last week. And of course, Katt Williams on IG, not long after, reacted in the comments over there on a post on the Talk with Flea IG page. I see on the show today, people are saying they weren't sure if this was AI or not. I even seen some of the comments, on the video I posted last week. Listen, we don't move like that over here, okay? AI, we not fabricating Katt Williams' comments. It ain't that serious, right? Katt's gonna respond or he's not. That's how it goes. You get what I mean? But here's the proof, okay? This is exactly Katt Williams, right? Or some could argue maybe someone who runs Katt Williams' page. But to my knowledge, Katt is running it himself. You know what I mean? You want to argue that, cool. But this was exactly a comment left from someone over there on Katt Williams' page. You get what I mean? So listen, according to Katt, he's saying Cam pulled out a gun. Now, I get it. If I'm Cam, of course you leave that out. You know what I mean? This is why it's like, do I even want to tell this story? But listen, man, like I said, someone's clearly lying. You know what I mean? If we looking at track record for track record, when it comes to Cam, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can let me know that's older than me. They can, leave a comment down below about, Cam possibly lying on camera for the record. When it comes to Katt and his track record, I mean, listen, one could say, since the Club Shay Shay interview, we've seen a whole long list of comedians, refute or debunk some claims made by Katt Williams. I mean, this is where it's like, I leave it up to y'all to decide. You know what I mean? But I kind of favor Cam, you know what I mean, when he says, what the hell do I look like bringing a gun to a Katt Williams show? You know what I mean? And that's the truth. Most of these events, it doesn't end in a shootout. That's not how they give it up at comedy shows. Not to the ones I've been to. I've been to a lot of comedy shows. And, Cam being a high-profile name, his guard is down. This is a place to have fun, have a good time. So, like I said, I'll leave that up to y'all to decide. But you see Cam, he went in on Red Grant. Red Grant been rocking with Katt for years, right? Shout out to Red Grant right now. Funny comedian. Right now, he's in the politics, making history. That's commendable. That's honorable. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Like I said, we get it. You riding for Katt. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Cam, he went in on him though. Basically saying, Katt sunned him for years. And coincidentally, right now, Red Grant is on tour with Katt Williams, Heaven on Earth. Like I said, y'all get your tickets. Katt will be here in Baltimore real soon. Him and Kevin Hart on the same day. So listen, that in itself is going to be epic. I can't wait to see, who has the better performance, because I'm curious to know. You know what I mean? Again, that's a separate video, separate conversation. But yeah, man, like I said, when it comes to this situation, I don't know, y'all. Like I said, we going track record for track record. Somebody said last week in the comments, come on, we seen Katt get, choked out by a teenager. Listen, I understand, right? When people bring that up, I'm like, yo, do you realize that the other alternative for Katt would have been putting hands, defending himself against a kid? That in itself right there would have looked crazy on camera and career damaging. You know what I mean? So it's like, in that situation, that would have been a lose-lose for Katt. You know what I mean? It's bad enough you on camera getting choked out. That's terrible. You know what I mean? Funny as hell to talk about. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when people bring that up, I'm like, yo, what else was Katt supposed to do outside of not be put in that situation? That's it. That's a lose-lose. You know what I mean? And if I'm Cam, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, I'm trying to get the interview with the homie that choked out Katt. If I'm Cam, if we talking petty, listen, what we got to do, get a little homie up here so he can tell us exactly what happened, because we ain't never heard exactly what happened. You know what I mean? I ain't seen the video in years. And you know what I mean? That's the only way I'm going to get back at Katt, man. But listen, y'all tell me, what are your thoughts on this controversy involving Camron, Katt Williams, and Red Grant, man? Who do you think is lying in this situation? And also, do you think Camron should interview the team that, choked out Katt Williams? Do you think that'll go viral? Because at this point, this is a classic moment for Cam and Katt. You know what I mean? And honestly, if I'm Cam, I'm trying to reenact this whole situation. It sounds like a Chappelle skit. Can you imagine that if they reenacted this whole thing? You know, it would go viral because it sounds crazy. It starts off, you know what I mean, Katt giving you 30 bands. Then the story ends up with Katt cussing you and the whole Dipset and you getting kicked out. I mean, I know I ain't tripping. When I first heard it, I was like, yo, this sounds crazy. You know what I mean? But Camron, you know, he's had many classic moments telling stories. You know what I mean? Even Freaky Zeke, like, he on Art of Dialogue right now. You know what I mean? Just based on interviews and how he tell his stories, man. So again, y'all let me know, what are your thoughts on this controversy? You know what I mean? With Cam, Katt, and Red Grant. But again, that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Rip. Till next time. Peace. Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor and check out my homie Grand Finale's latest video titled Less is More, okay? Available on YouTube right now. I'm about to bless y'all with a teaser. If you like what you hear, make sure to hit the link in the description to subscribe to the homie's channel. Also leave a comment and tell him that Rip sent you, all right? All right, y'all. Peace.
You starstruck, you stuck when I leave you in awe. What you saw had you floored as you picked up your jaw. Can't ignore you were shook to the core. Couldn't endure what many claim this war wasn't witnessed before. Earthquakes and aftershocks and tectonic plates and magma rock.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.